But first, President Trump says the crackdown on crime in the nation's capital could be a beacon for other major cities across the country. It comes as the president floats extending his takeover of the D.C. police beyond 30 days. New numbers from the White House show federal officers have arrested more than 100 people since the surge of law enforcement began last week. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is live at the White House. And Tom, the president is also expanding the role of the National Guard in this entire operation.
That's right, Markie. Good morning from the White House. Overnight, President Donald Trump's team saying significantly more D.C. National Guard members helped out local law enforcement. And as part of this public safety emergency, it's now a 24/7 operation for the D.C. National Guard. Also, new video in from Immigration and Customs Enforcement shows ICE special agents working alongside U.S. Park Police along the National Mall as a helicopter flies overhead. President Trump's team also released updated numbers for the anti-crime campaign. Over 100 arrests have been made since last Thursday, and 24 guns have been seized. On Tuesday night alone, almost 1,500 law enforcement personnel patrolled the streets here. President Trump has said the public safety emergency could be extended, and he says he may be able to do so without congressional approval by declaring a national emergency. But moving forward, he expects Republicans to support this push.
We're going to need a crime bill that we're going to be putting in, and it's going to pertain initially to D.C. We're going to use it as a very positive example, and we're going to be asking for extensions on that, long-term extensions, because you can't have 30 days. 30 days that's by the time you do it. We're going to have this in good shape.
And Markie, according to Reuters, for all of last year, D.C. police reported around 56 arrests per day. That's about 3 times the number of arrests reported per day during this public safety emergency. Markie?
Yeah, and Tom, the administration, too, is also saying this operation isn't just about crime. What's coming next for the president's homeless crackdown?
Yeah, homeless encampments are going to be the target of some of this enforcement of D.C. laws. And actually today, there's a homeless encampment right near the Kennedy Center, a very big tourist spot here in D.C. that's going to be a target for this crackdown against the homelessness and the encampments here. Footage actually provided to us shows this encampment near the Kennedy Center. You can see the helicopter flying overhead, as well as members from the Office of the Deputy Mayor for Health and Human Services posting notices and speaking with some of the people living there. The White House saying D.C. will enforce current laws, and the homeless people living there will be given the option of either going to a shelter and receiving services or potentially seeing a fine and jail time.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.